Yeah, baby. Right. You need to go and chill out, baby. Right. I don't think we got any normal rice, that's the problem. We got some chicken, but I don't think we got any normal rice. Oh, guys, how we doing? Are we alright? I hope so. What is that dude doing over there? I don't understand what he's doing. Okay. Okay, guys, we're back on Drummard. Not the Drummard extended, the challenge map. Okay, that's not that. Things have moved on a little more. We're now in March, so we're getting a few more of them contracts, a few more good contracts. And yeah, let's go, shall we? Let's get on. But yeah. So we've now bought this field. We bought the goat field. I think it's been like 2 months since you've seen this before. Not much else has happened. Updating gear, R9 has arrived. So we're currently playing with that. Just about had enough time to put the fucking settings in to be able to play the game. We're not playing on an ES wheel anymore, we're playing on a CS VP2 wheel, which I can tell you now is a bit different. It's bigger for definite. What I might have to do is finish off the bottom half of this field. This is our own field, by the way, we're just fertilising it for the next grass intake. We've also, what we cut off of here, let's see if I can remember what I did last time we were on here. Thank you for the like over on YouTube. So what we did with the grass off of here, we fed the goats with it, because we've got goats, not sheep. And what we did with it after that is we just dumped it to one side. I'm just hoping the moisture mod don't dry it out. I mean, it's March, so it's pretty kind of dampish in the air. Like I say, I'm just hoping that that the moisture doesn't make the grass go dry while it's just sat there doing nothing. But the other day when I was showing you some stuff on what will be Glenleaf and Multifruits, yeah, a few things were me, I've since learned, and a few things were what was going on. So the things that were me, so the glitchiness when I was in the rice paddies, that was my fault. That was absolutely my fault. And the reason why it was my fault is because I'd lowered that field, I was basically under the map. So it didn't like it. So that was my fault. Also, what else happened? Oh, the spinach disappeared. That was my fault because the slurry spread out. Apparently the connection to that had a cultivator attachment. So that's why that was disappearing. What else was it? The clover's been fixed, the grass has been fixed. I think everything, I was just discussing it with Roy actually in voice chat. I think everything now is been tested and done. So whenever the final little bits and pieces get sorted, that'll be out. So yeah, Glenn needs the multi-fruits. It's quite interesting actually, the multi-fruit map, because there's certain things that can be the same as straw and straw. There's certain things that can be the same as grass. So yeah, it's kind of interesting, the stuff that you can make. Some things are like more expensive when you go to trade them in. Some things are less expensive than what's already on the map to trade them in. It's just one of them things which you're gonna have to think about while you're playing it and decide what you want to do. Is it me or is this wheel not entirely straight? Feels like the bottom of the wheels. Feels like it's bent slightly. Quiet, how we doing, mate? Quiet, I will soon be looking for people to come on and help me, mate. I know you're one of my normal crew that does, but I will soon be looking for people to come on and help. You're okay? That's good, mate. Well done. I mean, like I say, guys, this is one of my fields, so I have to get this done before I can do anything else. Because I've cut it, I've got the grass off of it. We'll have to keep an eye on those goats, and hopefully they eat quite well, and we can put some of the other grass in it before it dries up. Just gonna get on this other thing and follow around. Yeah, I think this wheel is entirely straight, you know. I mean, it feels straight. I say it feels straight, it feels kind of straight. And then as I rolled it through my hands, it feels weird. I don't know whether the CS wheel is supposed to be like this or not. When it comes to filling in the bit I haven't done here, I think I'm just going to go that way. Cornish, how we doing, bud? Anybody asking about my other wheels or what I'm keeping and what I'm selling? The wife's made a decision. She's actually going to keep the Thrustmaster, and yeah, I've already got a bid that I've accepted for the R5, so that's already got done and dusted. Thank you for helping test for testing. Once I'm fully happy with everything, those new crops will make its way onto this map as well. Oh, that'd be cool, mate. Like I say, it was interesting to test for one, and now that you kind of know how to sort of change bits and bobs so they don't kind of interfere, which I felt they were. Like I said in chat, I felt the grass element things were kind of interfering with each other a little bit. And fucking the spinach was my fault because I used a thing that had a fucking cultivating tool in it. But yeah, because Noah, who is an Iro farmer for his farm, wants them in. Oh, nice, nice. If I've got this right, Noel is one of the people who helped make this map in the beginning. Was that right? Or the guy who made this map in the beginning? In Farm Sim 17? or the guy who's the farm is based on. It's something like that. I know. I've forgotten. He has go to rear if he could make it, and sent him pics of his yard. Okay, so yeah, so it's based around his farm, from the original map maker, which is cool. It's cool. Do you know what's so cool about it? It's cool that he still wants to play this map after all kind of this time. That's what's cool about it. And not only that, he works it on a fucking daily basis and he still wants to play the game. That's cool. I don't know whether I'd want to play my own farm after it comes out in a game. You know what I mean? You see it every day, it's like, what the fuck? Yeah, I don't think this wheel's entirely straight, you know. I really don't. If anyone else has got a CS wheel, CS VP2 wheel, can you let me know whether yours is entirely straight? Because this one doesn't feel entirely straight. I mean, as I roll it from my hands, it feels like it's going like that, like a thingy wheel. The wheel is fucked up. Have you checked the Moser app? What, to see if it's totally straight? I don't know. Okay. I don't know. I know it's a fucking heavy wheel. Just that when I move it around, it doesn't feel entirely straight. Unless it's just the grit. It could be the grit. It could be the grit. Because it looks straight. By the eye, it looks straight, but I don't know. It's just a bit weird to me at the moment. I love Matt's version of Moser app. Checked by eye waves base. To be honest, mate, the app updates itself so often that you kind of update it weekly and forget about it. You know what I mean? Literally, the PC app updates itself every week. It's new improvements and stuff. I mean, I've even updated my app from when I first plugged it in to now, because there was a new update for the new motor and the wheels, both wheels that I've got that are newish. New to me. Gaming with Redmond. How are you doing, buddy? Guys and girls, Gaming Redmond's in the house. He's partnership, part of the same BTC. BTC? No, not that. Stream team I belong to. He's not part of the same BTC. He went off and fucked off on his own. Prick.
No,
hey, Red.
No.
Oh, that was when the wife waxed you. Mm-hmm. To be honest, mate, that's why I never allowing the wife to wax me. I got fucking more hair than you on my legs. Mm-hmm. Not a fucking chance. Widowmaker, how we doing? How are we? I'm good, mate. What the fuck, dude? That line, I want that line now. Give me that line. There we go. I'm good, mate. I'm good. My upgrade box for my stuff came today, so I've got an R9 now, not an R5. I've also got a KS wheel instead of an ES wheel, and a CS wheel. And next month, when the guy can afford it, I've already done a deal for the R5, and that's gone. I'm going to have a word with Linda, though, because I've got wheels just hanging around here, and I probably need a couple of caps. So I don't know how much that's going to cost, but it won't be very much. He normally just wants postage. Am I still racing? Oh, yeah. Not seen me stream it in ages. I only basically stream it if I have 3 races to do in the same week. The reset day is tomorrow, and I think I've only got 2 again. The 3 is basically 2 hours. With a break, it's 3 hours, depending how quick I can get into the other races, of course. I mean, because there's one race that I'm doing that's 2 hours apart, even though it's only like a half-hour race. It's kind of weird. Cheers, afternoon, how you doing? Guys, it's absolutely awesome to see you in stream today. I was going to truck today, but I thought, nah. To be honest, I was going to play SnowRunner, but Kev was like, I'm quite busy today, and can we do it Wednesday? So SnowRunner on Wednesday. But yeah, this is challenge mode. Why is it a challenge? Well, Roy set all the mod preferences that I can choose as an extra, other than 3 mods which we kind of agreed to that I was allowed in that weren't DE at all, which was all from Oz's. I've got moisture, I've got used equipment yards, and I've got constructible everything. Those are agreed upon. The other mods that are in are all with the map or Roy's choice to make it harder, and I'm allowed any DOC or Giants only mods. Feel like crap. Getting used to the new meds. Well, it'll come, dude. It'll come. Right, last pass, and then we need to go do some contracts. Finish off the day. Right, the gate is over there. And that is a good free way of fertilising your grass without having to pay for it. I like the buttons on this KS. Sorry, CS. Buttons are nice. The only thing I wish you could find for me, Roy, that I could have, is a reverse camera. So like when I'm in like this and I hit reverse, it automatically goes backwards. Instead of me having to do this. It's like, hang on a minute, I'll get you one. One that the trouble is, some of them interfere with the other camera button. There's one that does that automatically, but yet when you do that, it interferes with it. It stops it, and I forget which one it is. But that's that. Right. Okay. Contract. Water. Oh yeah, I've got to get a trailer for them, and I got to bring some sort of thing to pick it up too. So we may be buying some notes. Look over your freaking shoulder. Really, boy? You gonna do me like that? Shit. Lots of bell wrapping. I think we'll go bell wrapping, don't you? We'll start with these two first. Okay, just put that on. That was close by that one. And that was close by that one too. And not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Okay, we got loads over that way to do. Right, wrapper in that one. Can't believe you're doing me dirty, Roy. Better. Yeah, that's what the fucking rest of us do. Shut up, twat. What's so hard about that? It's not as easy as just hitting the reverse pedal and it automatically do it. It's like, shut up, you can't. Can't wait to get to September though, Roy, so I can get rid of the bits on the farm that I don't want anymore. Literally, I've got a shed with bits that I need to sell. I can take a shortcut this way, can't I? Take the next right. Does feel nicer this way. I mean, even though it feels a little bit unbalanced, like I say, it feels nicer. Aha, first field to do. Shit. By getting in the field first, Matt, innit? Dickhead. I'm not lazy at all. How dare you say I'm lazy, sticky fucks. Ish. He wants all the controls at his fingertips, but would rather have features that means less work finding and using it. Maybe. I don't know at the moment, here's my way of thinking at the moment, I don't know whether that grass field, how long that can sustain. I think there's 100 goats in there at the moment. To be honest, I haven't looked. I think there's 100 goats in there. And I don't know how quick they go through food. I mean, this is the first month that I've fed them, because we're still in like the middle of the day. So when we put tools down later, we'll have to go check on how much they're actually eating. And if we can afford more, of course. Next, he will want to magic gen. No? Why would I want to magic it in? It just negates the hard work. You know me, Roy. I'm not one to shy away from a bit of hard work when grafting in a field. Well, it is. Look, it's fucking super hard. No, the only reason why I don't like using a hi hat on the farm sim stick, Roy, is because I think it's up sometimes creates stick drift, which is a thing with the farm sim stick, which is why I don't like using that to move around. I mean, I know what you're going to say, do Max, it's such a foot long way away, it's all the way over here, I've got to lean forward. It's like, you're a dick. Yep, I am. That's why everybody loves me. Yeah, my mouse is all the way over here. Because I use a wheel stand for my wheel. We might I'll tell you what we're doing. We might do so many wrapping contracts now. We might use more wrap than we got. We might have to bring out the emergency vehicle to come fucking top us up. So, Snowrun's been moved to Wednesday. So I might go trucking tomorrow, guys. I know it's too early to think about tomorrow, but I might go trucking tomorrow. Well, I say I might go trucking tomorrow. I might see what races I got, see how close they are together, because I'm on early tomorrow, because Minutte's at work. So we may do a bit of racing, and then we may go trucking afterward. Just remember, guys, it's Minute's first day tomorrow. And fucking GG's to him for getting out and finding himself a job, too. I think we can get through that little spot there and then go down this field there to get into the next one down. Oh, there is no gate. Okay. Anyway, how's everybody's afternoon going? It is freaking hot down here in the southwest again. It's reading 29 degrees out of the airport, so it's probably about 31 or 2 here. I've got all the fans going in in my room, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. I've not got this one going. That would be 5, but yeah, 4 fans going just to keep me at a reasonable temperature. And when I say reasonable temperature, I can't see it. on the cooler, it's what's in the house. Let's have a look, what is it? Oh, it is 27 degrees. 27 degrees in here. Ugh. It's a warm old day. We've already been out too. We've been out doing some shopping. We went out and chased the parcel guy around, and then we had to wait for him to get here. Just got to figure out where these other fields are in a minute. I think there's one over here, over to my right. And I think there's one below me. 42, 43. Yeah, it's below me. 48, 49, 50, 47. Yeah, they're below me. One thing we do have to buy ourselves is a harvester. No, it don't have to be a very big one. To be honest, I've been quite a fan of that small Massey harvester. In fact, I think we have got a small Massey harvester. I'm sure we did that field before we bought it and put the things on it. Second hand. Difficult to remember what I have and what I haven't done because I've been doing so much. You know, I've been trying to play Hunter Call of the Wild and trying to. The only thing I got really left to do on that is a diamond jag hunt. Still got to try and do that for dare drops. Of course, I'm manager of the VTC now, so between me and Minute, we're trying to build up the VTC. And get more active drivers and get the camaraderie going and more people on the road and, you know, try and get it back how it used to be. And still try and do my own stuff as well, like snow runner, roadcraft, and whatever else I normally do. Can we see what else we need to do? I don't think there's a way out that way. Oh, there is a way through that field. $45, $44, a little bit lower. Yeah, a little bit lower. Can we get through here somewhere? Where's that going? There we go. Over there. Give me the moment. Wow, this field had some good yield, judging by how far apart the fucking bales are. I'm gonna start from this corner here and come back on myself. Anybody watch the British Grand Prix? I'm guessing most people did. It was a good race. Good race. Very interesting. Lots of great close racing. The only downside of it was, if anybody watched it, was, you know, when they were doing the pace car laps right at the end, and Brundle's, it says that they should have released the cars, and then all of a sudden it came up saying they're going to release the cars, and all of a sudden they changed their mind and didn't. I'm not sure they're allowed to do that. You know, and what was the reason for them changing their minds? I mean, I didn't watch the program after the race finished, but what was the reason why they suddenly went, the pace cars coming in, oh, staying out. I know what's the reasoning behind it. And I don't think anybody knows. I mean, if there is a reason, which I'm sure there is a reason for it, you know, why didn't that become apparent in the program? And of course, then there's the England game, the triumph for the England game. Unfortunately, I'm gonna, if you haven't seen it, I'm gonna burst your bubble. We won. But there's controversy in that one as well. You know, some people saying that the guy that was red carded for England shouldn't have got the red card. But I'm afraid if you dive in with studs showing and make contact with the guy with your studs, it's a red. It's in the rules. You know, his leg bounces off the ground, goes on top of the ball. So basically, he's not making contact with the ball except with the underside of his leg. And then he studs up against the player. I'm afraid, sorry, that's a red in anybody's rules. I don't give a shit who you are. Yes, I'm an England fan, but I want, you know, get the game to be fair. It was a new rule that was brought from 2021 season, where unlapped cars can pass. The SC needs to make an extra lap meant to finish the race. Yeah. I sort of agree with the commentary, though, that with a racetrack like Silverstone, a half a lap is good enough. You know, a half a lap lead is good enough. Because they would have never caught him in that one lap, so if they were half a lap ahead, which they were, they can be released. But if it's in the rules, it's in the rules. There's nothing more we can say about it. But saying that in 20, when the fuck was that incident with was it Verstappen or Rosberg? The last race when they fucking released him on the last lap when the cars were only halfway round. Was that the year before the rule you were talking about, and that's why that rule was brought out? When everyone says Hamilton was robbed because there's no way the cars got around the whole lap and they released them. Yeah. It was after, was it, Roy? Okay. Okay, kind of agree with it. You know, we can't have it both ways. We can't say that, you know, Hamilton was robbed, so this rule needs to be changed. And they change it and go, well, hang on a minute, he was robbed because of the rule. We can't have it both ways. We can't have the rule but not have the rule, you know what I mean? Although, I agree, I still agree with the commentator that on certain tracks, it could be allowed that they only need half a lap. It was to prevent any more issues that happen again. Oh, how can a player play 90 minutes, not even get a yellow card or even a red shown, and then consistently asking for a red card? Yeah, to be honest, I've seen lots of games in the World Cup where players have been going, come on, ref, card. Do you know there's a way to solve that, Quiet? Is there actually a way of solving that? I think a guy during the Euros, last Euros, actually proved it. Anybody that goes card, go, yeah, okay, yellow, there you go, for you. Because that's unsportsmanship conduct. That's a great way of sorting out. No fucker will do it again. If they make a rule like that, it will be the same, or otherwise, yeah, implement confusion, yeah. Yeah, so... Yeah, so it, like I said, yeah, Roy makes a good change, and it probably won't change because of that controversy that happened a few years ago when Lewis lost the championship because he didn't go in to change his tyres, and on the last lap, the lapped cars didn't get all the way round behind again, and they let them go, and that's where this rule comes in to prevent that ever happening again. and the cars didn't catch up with the back, which means the pace car's got to do another lap. That's kind of fair. You know, like I said, we can't have the rulings both ways. But I totally agree, Quiet. With football, anybody, any player who goes, come on, card him, should have a card themselves, because that's unsportsmanship conduct. You should never, ever, ever, as a player, ask the ref to give another player a card. Even if he deserves it. Even if he deserves it, you should never ask for the player to be given a card. And the more they start carding people for it, because they can, it's in the rules that they can do it, unsportsmanship conduct, the more won't do it. You take it, if you're on a yellow, even if you got taken out by a player and you normally go, come on, ref, card, and you were under threat of getting another card, you'd never fucking gesture like that. Ever. It was the lap cars between Lewis and Max that was allowed to pass, which caused the controversy. Yeah, and then again, I think they let the race go ahead when the cars weren't even round the back and on the back of the queue. To be honest, I think to save time with shit like that, instead of letting them pass, they should just fall back out the top 10. So whoever the top 10 is, fall back past them in your order, and done. Because that's a lot easier. Just fucking the cars that are lapped, just fall back in that order. You know, so each one gets a radio, right? Fall back behind such and such, fall back behind such and such, fall back behind such and such. And I bet they could do that in less than half a lap. Instead of having to go round, which takes a couple of laps. The lap cars do not need to catch up to this safety car. They need to be as far away around a lap to impose to restart at least for the 2 or 3 laps after the restart to avoid possible accidents. Okay, I'm guessing he's quoting rules here at me. But don't you think that's a better idea though? Just to let them go backwards instead of going forwards, past all the cars, and a faster, more efficient way. Because you can't tell me if it flashed up on a screen, their own people that controls the cars couldn't say, "Slow down, mate. Let other cars pass you. You're behind such and such." Because the drivers know who they're behind. I mean, yeah, it'll still take a lap of sorting out, but they should have to wait for nobody to go all the way around, especially if they're near the back, you know, like 6 or 8 cars back anyway. I don't know. I'm just moaning. No, it makes sense. Let the lap cars go because it's more confusing letting the lap cars drop back due to a mix-up in queuing. Well, I don't think there would be a mix-up in queuing, mate. That's the thing. If it appeared on the screen with a little alarm button in like their pit engineer's fucking ear, say, "Look, this is happening. Do it." All they got to do is radio the guy and go, "We need to drop back behind such and such, behind you know, with the pace car, right?" I mean, it might be a bit different in the wet. Yeah, it probably would be a lot different in the wet because you wouldn't be able to see the fucker. Yes, okay, so yeah, go all the way around. Right, one more field. We'll collect the money in, and then we'll see what else they can do. And that little road there, I already know, goes to the road that goes up to the town. Follow that all the way to the end. What I've been looking for in the middle of the night. Still got all them to do in there yet. It's the last one. See, when you think about it, it makes sense for safety reasons. Yeah. In the wet, it makes a lot of reasons for them to go forward. I think in the dry, they could easily go backwards, but that's just me. Everybody's allowed their opinion, and yeah, definitely in the wet, forward is the way to go because the spray makes it difficult to notice other cars. I mean, I think, what did I say? It's about 200 litres off the tyres every revolution of the wheel. That's a lot. That's a lot. 200 litres every time the wheel goes around. That lifts off the track. You know, it's no wonder it only takes a couple of laps to fucking get the tractor right. Yeah. Different routes depending on the weather. In the middle of the night. This is a big field. This is a big field. As they say, it's if it's not broken, don't fix it. No, that's what the wife keeps telling me about doing Windows updates. Just like, don't do it until you need to. Well, some of them you got to because they fucking go, you've got to fucking get this done. Oh, she can't use this shit and this shit and this shit. But I've got my Allen key ready just in case the new base comes slightly undone. It can. I'm not sure it'll wheel under farming, but it can under racing. There's too many vibrations. Well, yeah, it's really hard to use unless you're planting or fertilizing, planting crops. Yeah. Like I say, guys, my plan for this map is just to keep things for me very simple. So I'm just going to act like a contractor whenever I get the tools to do the contract with. That's exactly what I'm going to do. And I'm going to get up to 10 fields because that allows me to have two of you in playing with me. Normally it's Kevin Quiet. Although Welsh, reckon he might come in and help. So might see how he if he wants to come in and do it. Like I said, I'm hoping to get 10 fields to get 2 people in. I've already got 4 areas, so I can have 1 extra person in already. So literally, I could open up a server now for 2 people. Downside is nobody else got the map, and I ain't got time to share it. Oh, hello. I mean, Roy's going to say now, yeah, but it don't take 2 seconds to share the map. It's not just the map, though, is it, Roy? It's the map, it's some of the mods that are not on Mod Hub yet. I mean, I am using the Moser mod as well, so that my wheel picks up or has a lot more to say about everything. I'm using the the sim hub mod as well, so that my tablet reads everything. Yeah, it's a lot more than expected to share, yeah. And then all the mods that are standard for the challenge that you've set. Oh, come on. Okay. But guys, please, if you have not done it already, go over to the YouTube and hit the subscribe button. It's just like the follow button on the purple side, and don't forget to give a thumbs up and chat in the chat. Everything you do over the red side really makes a difference, so make sure you go do it. Look on the bright side, at least the challenge was designed around the mod through the years. Yeah, I'm still getting used to a lot of things, mate. A lot of things I'm getting used to, like the seasons. Although, to be honest, the best idea I had so far for seasons was buying that fucking log truck. That came up, I had 100,000 in the bank and fucking bought it. For 2 months, literally I had nothing to do but logging. And I bought it on the last day of the month before the month changed, and it just went logging. Literally, best thing I did. And I was lucky because it came up in the fucking used. Well, there was two of them actually. One of them was 198,000, and the other one was 110,000, which I bid down to 100,000. Because through the years mod will have you download half of mod hubs, implements, and vehicles and trailers. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I want to keep it nice and simple as possible. You know, that's why quite a lot of the time when somebody says, oh, download this and that and this and that and this and that, and I'm like, but, you know, although I don't use cheaty and speed, but I do use cheaty and capacity, it's why I download 2 mods, and that's it, for capacity. Lizard mod by, what's her face, Opatana, and the Colossus mod. The only 2 mods I fucking really use on a regular basis when I'm chilling out. And all for capacity, not for speed. And that's literally because, like I say, a lot of the time when I farm, I'm farming on my top. So instead of having to go back to farm, come back, go back to farm, come back, go back to farm, come back, which some people do want to see, I just stay. Yes, I know that you would have rather see it's realistic as possible all the way through. But as far as a lot of people do want to come in and watch farming, but they don't want to see the monotony of just going around a field doing a single harvest for the whole stream. And what the capacity mod basically does is it allows, even on a very big field, it allows you to sort of maybe do 2, maybe 3 big contracts in a stream. Although you're still doing normal speeds, it just means you don't stop. Which is kind of why I like it. Yeah, I know, dude. I've really enjoyed doing this properly. Since I started this proper challenge, I've really enjoyed doing everything properly. And I think I'm going to implement certain bits of it into my chill out streams, like manual loading and stuff like that. I'm not going to put you know, I'm not going to put thingy on at any given point in time. The loading mod, I'm not going to put that on at any time. And to be honest, I need a telehandler. Because all I got at the moment down at the shop is a skid steer. That can't really lift that high. It's the little one. But to be honest, I think I'm going to replace that one near the September time. Replace that with a telehandler and get a telehandler for the farm or something for the farm, because it looks like I'm going to need it because I've got pallets already waiting to go at the goats. I think I've got three pallets ready to go at the goats. Which in theory I should hurry up and get something done. The downside is I don't think I've got any way of lifting them, because I've got, what have I got? I think I've got a New Holland T7 and this thing. Yes, I do have that old thing that I had. No, that won't have a thing, will it? Because that was, the old thing was a Unimog. The old thing was a Unimog. That ain't got any lifting gear. If I'd had the old Mercedes, that's got the front rear loader. So I could do it. I suppose we could see what's in the used thingy yard. Allow me to load them. And we need a flatbed trailer as well. I think we'll use that thing that we always use, the silver car trailer, transport trailer, because that can strap anything. I don't think we're completing this field on the wrap that we got. I think we're only doing like 10 more bales. I think each block does like 5 or 6 bales. Could be wrong, could do slightly more. So I've already got Welsh's address. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but he's about 120 mile away, so he's about the same distance as, well, he's slightly closer than Borat. The downside is for me is it's all motorway between me and him, except a little bit of B route, which means the car that I have will use slightly more power to get up there and back. But what I'll probably do is I'll probably get part way, stop in the services, have a little mini break, put enough charge in to get up to him and back to the corresponding services, and then do another quick charge and back home again. Because that won't take very long, 20 minutes. Just enough time to take a slow walk in, chill out, maybe grab a drink, go toilet, come back out, job done. Yeah, my thing always is with when people say, oh, electric cars don't go that far, they don't do this, they don't do that, they don't do this. And I go, well, how many miles do you normally do in your petrol car on a long drive before you stop and have a break? And the average person say, well, between 150 and 200 miles. And I go, but long-range electrics can do that. Long-range electrics can do that before any average person takes their normal break. And if you plan it out so you grab something to eat, or you've got sandwiches or something like that, you can actually stop for a good 40 minutes or so. The car will be charged again and you carry on. Just like a petrol car. Oh yeah. Bit different if you're the kind of person who does a 2-hour drive, like a 4-hour drive. Drives for 2 hours, stops for 5 minutes for just a quick stretch of legs and a wee, jumps back in your car and carry on. It's a bit different then. then you haven't got time to charge up again. Might just about finish this. Did we take the pallet back to the farm, or did we leave the pallet at the shop? I think I'll go up this way and see if there's a pallet at the shop. And if not, I might just buy another pallet and leave the one on the truck for a reserve. Oh, there's another one there. That's 77, but that's up the other way. So we'll take that one. We're gonna go by the shop and grab another one. We'll collect these in. I mean, it's got to be 30 grand. 30 grand of contracts there just completed. We're gonna go up to the shop and see if there's a with F1. With F1 50/50 technology, we'll move faster with electric cars where batteries could end up being smaller but just as good for distance. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Welsh, how you doing, buddy? Exactly. I mean, my car on book says it can do 320 miles. Actuality, it's 280 miles. Well, 280 miles before needing a break is fucking enough for me. I mean, I don't know whether it's enough for anybody else, but it's definitely enough for me. Hey, Kev. You know, after that, I'm ready for a 20-minute, 40-minute break, something like that, you know what I mean? Good walk around, stretch your legs. Like I say, I got all the way to Borat and back home again on a full charge. I had to take the car straight for a charge, don't panic, but, you know. Oh, we're gonna, yeah, we need to go in here and see if there's a, what'd I say? Anything like a telehandler or another bit of lifting gear and a trailer. This one. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. The only thing I feel needs to be a thing is an electric car should be loud enough to hear, because if you have difficulty hearing an electric car coming during daylight, yeah, I get you on that one, mate. The amount of people that have walked in front of me in the electric car is unfucking real, and a lot of it is not because they're deaf or anything like that. A lot of it is because they got fucking music on and they're too busy jamming or fucking talking to their friends or on the fucking phone, and all of a sudden you pull up on these people and they go, oh look, oh there's a car, and you go, fucking yeah. And it's nothing to do with it being electric cars, because they're not taking the fucking blind bit notice of you coming along or me coming along. Oh, there's a bit lifting gear. I don't need that though. I don't need that. Where the fuck's half the stuff to? Oh, it might be an in-betweeny day where they got not so much on. Oh, hang on. Is that a small Massey? Is that a small Massey? If that's a small Massey, that might have a... Yeah, it is. That's got lifting kit. And it'll be bigger than the other. Trouble is, how much is it? Yeah, that's got lifting kit that is there. What's it? 91,000. I wonder. 91. Wonder if we can get it for 82. And then we'll have to buy a front lift kit for it, for the pallets. No. 87. Here we go. It's ours. Right, I'll come back for you. In fact, let's jump in, yeah. No, not that. jump in, yeah. I need to take you to the shop. Come back for this one. Take that to the shop. I doubt if there's any massive lift kits in here. Probably have to buy a rear weight as well, won't I? Alright, so there's no rat pallets here, so I'm gonna have to buy a rat pallet. So there's the I'm using that crap tractor at the moment, but there's 3 pallets there to pick up. And there's some grass, and there's grass in there as well from my grass field. I've got this thing, but this thing doesn't lift that high. So we need to buy a pallet of rat and a lift kit for pallets, and then at some point buy a trailer as well. And there's no trailers in there. Wish just sometimes, I know it's a bit hard to do though, wish just sometimes some of those cars would move and come back, move and come back. That's probably too complicated for the game to sort out though. Okay, so wrap. We only need the one. There's another 5,000 me earned once I... what I'm going to do is just push this over. There we go. Oh, that's a bit close. I didn't see what freaking... That's that loaded, okay. What vehicle is this? This 5712. 5712. Right, so what lift kit is there available? No. Small tractor? Massive 5700, that's the one. Oh, so it only takes quickie ones. I'm glad I looked. It only takes quick ones. I'm glad I looked. So it only takes quick ones. Combinations. Yeah, because quickie arms need less power. Okay. Does it matter which quick one I use? That one or that one? I don't want to get the wrong one. That's the trouble. It don't tell you which one I can use. Oh, it's just all done on power. Okay. I'm guessing that the small one's this one. Match it to your HP. So it's that one. It's that one. So it's 95 to 100 to 130. So it's that one. It's got to be that one. 7.5. Yeah, I can afford that. And combinations. About that one there. Like that. What have we got left? I'm feeling I need a rear weight. Although, is it more important to get not that one? I can't get out yet. I'll have to do that contract. I'll have to get that contract. Let's look at the rear weight. Get a cheap rear weight. What's going to be good? Argo 650. Yeah, I don't want to spend too much. That'll do. Argo 650. There's a reason why I'm laughing. There's a reason why I'm laughing. This Tav can't even say Music Man Luke without going. I hope this is the right fucking tractor for that arm. You're going to say I'm not allowed it on the back now, aren't you, you bastard? Yeah, you fucking well are. What a cunt. What a cunt. I know it's a front weight, guys, but, you know, normally you can have them on the back. Ah, there we go. Good boy. Yeah, boy. There we go. Beautiful. There we go. What a bit of kit that is. Let's take this back to the farm. That's where it's going. And then we'll come back and carry on with that wrapping contract. This will go into where the thing needs picking up. What I'll do while I'm there is I'll just move the 3 pallets across out of the way so the more can spawn in. Like I say, me and Kev were going to play SnowRunner, but Kev was busy and rushing around, and I was a bit busy setting up the new wheel with stuff. So we decided to give it a rest. He's busy tomorrow, so we're not going to SnowRunner tomorrow. I'll probably truck tomorrow. Probably do a bit of maybe a bit of ATS on my character. I think I'm pretty much made up on what skin I want. I would like to see win the vote to be put forward. We're looking to take 2 through, guys. So if you're in the VTC, make sure you go to the VTC chat and vote on your favourite skins. Have a couple of votes. Don't be stupid and vote for all of them, of course. But yeah, have a couple of votes with your 2 favourite ones, and then the 2 popular ones will take through to the VTC management meeting, whenever we're having one next. And I can go, look, we can have skins now. The people have voted on these 2. What do you think? Need to fuel this thing. Whoa, nearly ended up in the fucking manure pit then. Is this the same one that in Scross Farmhand that he's got? I think it is, isn't it? Same model. That looks the same. We need to go back out that gate and take a sharp left in a sec once I've refueled this. Did I leave that other tractor on? I don't know. I don't know. I hope not. We've not got the new packing, guys. We've not even looked at it yet. I do know that Scroff used it in his last episode. Well, I say Scroff used it. One of his characters did. Batman used it. Weirdest thing is, I don't think it can be fueled without being on, which I find a bit strange. Do find that a bit strange that it can't be fueled without being switched on. There we go. Yeah, you can be fueled. The other day, I tried it while being switched on, and it was like, nope, can't do that. But I just wonder if it was like fucking me over. There you go, I'll do. Alright, see if we can park this beside that one in that shed. And when we need it, it can come out and be used. There we go. Right, just gonna do this other wrapping. What do we need? 30,000 for a trailer, don't we? So we'll add it by the time we finish this build. Oh shit. This field here, right? Let's look for an entrance. Still not quite got used to where entrances are for stuff. Ah, here we go. And we're having so much fun. Well, baby, let me just getting started. Oh, I love you, Ken. Also, later on in this playthrough, guys, we will be doing some of our own logging, purely for profit, and then make an area. I don't know whether we're going to do cows or anything, so that we can slurry fields or whatever. tell you what is going to be difficult for me though in this one, Roy, is not having farm productions to rely on for everything. That's going to be quite hard. Because you've not allowed me to put it in. And it's not a Giants mod, it's yours. Do you know how much I use farm productions for nearly every playthrough since I had it? Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna have to find some way of making, I don't know, I don't know whether a crusher will give me sand, or give me lime. Put a crusher up on my land. I might make planks though. I'm gonna have to look what wood like the logs make, and then decide whether I want to do like put my own little thing down and make planks. It is now reading 30 degrees outside. It is a fucking warm day. In fact, it's so warm I'm going to put my 5th fan on. Oh. Yep, 5 fans in this room I got on now. 1 big one, two ceiling fans, and 2 fans near me. I normally only have these 2 fans on near me when I'm racing. I think the wife wants pie for tea. Pie, boiled potatoes, and I don't know, I think she said beans. Not sure what pie, but I'm just so happy today. I'm stoked. You know, the fact that my new, my almost new gear. What is fucking new is it call it? Second hand brand new. Second hand brand new. Second hand but brand new to me. So the R9 I can't pick up because all that is a box. It's a motor. But came with it is this wheel. If I can get it back off. Came with it is this wheel here. This is the CSVP2 wheel. That came with it. This is the wheel I don't think feels straight. And also what came with it was this one. This is a KS wheel. For my racing. We don't have to have pie if you think it's too hot. I don't mind pie, Bears. Pie's better than fucking curry. We had curry the other week while it was fucking hot. Look at that white bowler. That's probably come from all the way over there. Still rolling. Chicken and mushroom I was putting in, yeah, that's fine, babe. Don't put it in. What does it take? 50 minutes. Yeah, you're gonna have to give me a good 10-15 minutes. I mean, unless you want to put potatoes on as well, you're gonna have to give me about, potatoes take about 10 minutes to boil up, and beans take 3 minutes in the microwave. Mm-hmm. No, we've already decided what we are doing. Yeah, I thought you said boiled potatoes, new potatoes. Alright, let's just check, see if there's anything else. What? I know what you're saying. Why one? But you can't. Oh, look at all this wrapping just come up. Look, 53, 61. 61's way up there. Well, this is going to keep them busy just in wrapping. I mean, I can work all the way up till just before midnight. You make me so fucking frustrated. I make myself frustrated. I don't need you to do you to fucking give me in. Think we'll come out of here, turn right, left, and go up to this field here. How do you get in it? Okay. I don't know where you can get in it from this because it doesn't show a gate, or whether that's the gate there. So you come in from here and go right across. We'll try going around on the road, see if there's a gate on the outside. If not, I think the gate's there and you go right across. But we shall see. Well, it's having chicken, rice, and vegetables. Yep. Good call. Good call. Sod it. We're near this other fucking entrance. I'm just going to see if I can go right across from here. Yeah, it is. It is here. Look, right in the middle. Got to try and keep an eye on the time now. I think what we'll do is to make it safe, because we've got to take part of the rules is we've got to go now. We've got a house to go to. We've got to go home. So what I think we'll do is we'll wait until 11 o'clock in game, and then we'll go home. Do we have any bags of normal rice? I've already checked it. Unless you're just going to give her that one of the frozens and then let it cool. That'll probably be enough for a meal. So guys, don't miss tomorrow's stream. I'm probably going to go trucking ATS style, with the new owner operator truck. Thinking about buying another truck. Actually, I'm not enjoying it. It rose over too much. I might just buy the Kenworth because yeah, it's a bit more stable, and I've got enough money to buy another truck for myself. If I decide on whether I'm going to do that, I'll probably do it really early on the stream, so I can get attached up to the trailer and that. Also, next Saturday, come Sunday, I think I'm going to be part of a 24-hour team for the Spa. I'm not going to be doing the overnight, but, you know, maybe starting very, very early, and going all the way through to about 8 o'clock, which I'll be coming and going for lunch and stuff. And then, I'll be keeping the stream on all night, without camera and without mic, and the guys will be speaking, and it'll sort you out while I'm gone. And then I'll be back about 7, 8 o'clock, 6, 7, 8 in the morning, somewhere there, to finish off. Can't wait for that. I'm not sure where we're having our team meeting to discuss who's going first and whatever, because it's an overnight, certain people don't really need to turn up at the start of the race. They just need to be there in time to do the overnight part of the race. And I think we've got like 7 people in our team. I definitely feel if we've got people going to bed and getting up in the morning, definitely use their freshness. Nosy, nosy, very nosy. Alright, turn around about the other way. That's the way out. What time is it? 7 o'clock. We might have time to... Oh shit, it's this way. 1 or 2 more fields. Don't know why I come this way. I should have just gone and kept going up and around, but I'm guessing it's about the same. About halfway on the rat. Do I pop by the shop and get some more rat? Probably best to, since we're kind of passing. Well, I say we're passing, but we're going to be within a few 100 yards. Wicked. Oops. Is that reloading? Yeah. Well, that's reloading. Let's look at where we're going next. Okay, it's all over here. Okay, so we can come out, turn that way, and we can vote. I think we go through 31 to 53, and then it's a case of going down through the fields again. Let's go. Just got to keep an eye on the clock. Like I say, guys, 11 o'clock. We need to return back to the farm or back to the contracting yard and go sleep. Gone the wrong way around the field. It's actually down the bottom, the opening. We'll get this. We'll get these few contracts over and done with, guys. If we can get them done before the turn of the day, we'll go do something else, like cultivating or something tomorrow. After we check the goats for water and stuff. Oh, Kev, you still here? CS VP2 will definitely works on SnowRunner. It's just going to take a bit of getting used to for where all the buttons are. Frame, camera, everything. The camera's a bit slow, but it works. The grip for this wheel though feels very weird. Like I said, it seems to, I don't know, bow down towards the top and the bottom. I'll tell you what it feels like. It feels like it's like a Stetson, you know, bows down towards the front and the rear. So guys, Drummard multi-crop might be around sooner than you think. A few more tests to do on Glenleaf, the multi-crop, multi-fruit, and that will be going in the mod hub, or going forward to be put in the mod hub within the next few weeks to a month. And then it's going to be 6 to 8 weeks going through the Giants, of course, and then you'll be able to play it. The map's exactly the same as it was before for Glenleaf, and just you will have more to think about in terms of what you harvest, what you plant in, and stuff like that. Because you'll have summer crop, winter crop, grass, clover, all sorts of shit to do. There's a reason why I went forward and backwards as well, guys. Went forward to collect this bell and then backwards so I wasn't vibrating the ground so the fucking bell in front of me don't piss off. Seen that too often as well. I am not chasing a bell around the field. Couple of more bells to do in this field, guys. Like I say, we'll get these better wrapping done. Hopefully all 3 fields before midnight, or 11 o'clock rather. 11 o'clock I said this cut-off time is. And then we'll go back to the farm, and then we'll do some coast tomorrow in the morning. After we've fed the goats and watered the goats, because we've got water. There you go. There's already a bell rolled off into the hedge. That one there. Just the quick momentum of it being dropped off, and it was like, love you, bye. I think there's a gate down on my left as well. Into the next field. There is, that's the one I want to take. Down here, yep. Judging by how much time, how fast the time passes, I think we'll have enough time to do these 2 contracts before we go back to the farm and reset the day. So it'll be the 2nd of March. To be honest, I wish... Here's the thing I wish would happen. It says 1st of March up there, 2nd year. Now, it's not quite my 2nd year until September. So I wish, because it always starts September, I wish it wouldn't do the 2nd year until the actual fucking year. You've actually done a year. You've actually done 12 months. I don't know whether that's a thing. Whether that could be a thing, rather. I know there's 2 over here, so I'll come back and do this 2, and hopefully there'll be another line across. Certainly one on the edge over there. I know it seems like I'm smoothing my wheel all the time, but hopefully I'll get used to the shape of it. Maybe, you know, the top of it is bent in and it needs to be bent back out. I don't know. Your race on. This is just the way the bales have lined up, guys. As I grab a drink. Don't really drink fizzy in this heat, but hey, it's the only thing that I got to hand. Oh. Bollocks, this one closer. I know there's 2 over there. If you feel like you're enjoying the entertainment provided by me, you can either subscribe, throw me some bits, or a dono via the tip line. And there's the link in chat. For the tip line, that is. That tip line I get straight away. If you do it by the tip line via Streamloots, then yeah, I think I get that end of the month. Which has been quite quiet at the moment in terms of Streamloots cards and stuff. In fact, last month I didn't even get anything from Streamloots. .92. Is there another bale somewhere and I missed it? If there is, it's got to be in the middle of the field, right? Got to be here somewhere if there is another bale. No? Okay, that may be it. .8, I might just have enough time to do this field. let's do that one, that one, that one, that one. Come back up this line. Go back down that line. And then we should have a good... Be virtually done then. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Come back up this way. Go back down that line. And hopefully there's none in the middle. Oh, there's a little ring of fucking bows up there. Jeez. I thought we were going to have an easy time of it, but with a ring of bows, and maybe not. It's a sailor. It's fucking like a ring of bows, like a hat, or at least a half ring of bows. I know we're close to the house. Just wondering, because this is the last field, if we can get this one done, head back to the shop, refill this, then head back and drop this off, and then sleep. We're definitely going to get this done by about 9 o'clock in game, so I'm not too fussed about that. We'll have enough time to go to the shop to reload this if we need to. And I think that's a good idea to do it too. I know it means passing the farm, back passing the farm. But if we can keep this reloaded without using the emergency ones at the farm, I think it's a good idea. I mean, I'd really like to grab a trailer while I'm down there, but I don't, you know, maybe, just maybe, if I wait till the morning, maybe there's one down at the used thingies, and, oh, I don't know, there's so many variables a bit with it. So many variables. You know, if I wait, maybe one will appear at the used vehicle yard, and maybe I can get it for like 15 to 20 instead of 30,000. Oh, is there somewhere over there? Yeah, there is. That semicircle. Right, what I'm going to do, so I got to turn around, is I'll do the circle. We'll do the circle, we'll come back around and go bump bump, which will point me almost back up this way, and then we'll carry on. Also, at some point, I got to put in a show for TSFM as well this week. Might do that tomorrow. Might stream the truck in, and while I'm having a quick bite to eat, TSFM. Sounds like a plan. Times like this, I wish I had the Colossus bell wrapper. Done. Next bell. Done. Enemy. Okay, should be not very many bells left, to be fair. And it's just gone 9 o'clock, so... do I detour around the fields? Yeah, I think that might be the easiest way. Detour around the fields. And head to the shop, because it'll be quicker. Which means we can put this tool away, all done and dusted, all ready to go again. Kev and Quiet, if you're listening, look out for a thing later once I figure out what mods we're currently on here. I can have one of you in at the moment. So anytime I'm on, what I'll do is I'll limit the server to 2 people. And then, yeah, then once I'm able to have 3 people in, then I'll put it up to 3. And I think that's enough for this map, to be honest. 3, 4. Double is 4 would be 16 fields, and I don't really want to take up that many fields. Go your own way. Love another way. Aha, here's the laneway. This will take me out to the road that leads to the shop. So as you can see, guys, it's all a process, which I'm kind of thinking about how to do stuff all the time. I mean, I'm literally thinking, how do I do this? How do I do that? How can I make a lot of money? How to do this? How to do that? And I'm trying not to use certain things that will very much help me out with very little effort. I'm like, you know, beside the goats right now, I could, if I wanted to, put 2 greenhouses. I'm tempted, but I'm also not too tempted, because it's, I don't know, it's a bit too easy to make money that way. It's not a lot. I mean, it's £2 a cycle for the use of the shed once you bought it, and once it's built, of course, because it would have to be built. Do I go in there and see what's there? Let's quickly go in there, see if anything's changed. It's up here. Has anything changed? Don't look as if it has. That's a truck back, so you can buy a rigid truck with like a little craney thing on the back. There's nothing there. It's not changed. It's not changed. Close enough? Yeah, close enough. That'll do. That'll do, sailor, that'll do. Right, let's go back to the farm and we'll put this away and skip to the morning. So what else we got to do? I know one thing we got to do is we got to take care of the goats. So, you know, we'll have to put some water in and fill them up with grass again and fill up the thingy-majiggy again, forage wagon again. Make sure that's still grass, of course. That's the worst thing that can happen right now, is that the grass changes to fucking hay because it's just been sat there. We've not used too much fuel. That's the best thing about this tractor so far, is that I've basically done a day's work and hardly used the thing. We're also accepting the contracts as well while we're there. Here we are. Oh yeah, we did buy a harvester. Oh Matt, I meant to say to you earlier, I spoke to local council in Drummard, and all the cars that are parked in the main square do so at their own risk. Good one. Yeah. Right. Okay. Collecting the contracts. Jesus, been 2 hours already. Shit. I'll try and sort out these mods later, Kev, and send you across as a Google Drive link. That's that. There's my shed of things that gotta go back along with that tractor up the top, because that'll have to go back at some point. September. I'll use it up until then. Go till 7 o'clock because that's when I can restart work. Go. Did you hear what I said, Kev, about the wheel? Works completely with SnowRunner. Right. 17.7% moisture. Yeah, it works perfectly with snow and the crane and everything. I just have to get used to what all the buttons do, because obviously they're in totally different places than a joystick. Bump. Let's sit full again. So they're not really eating much. They're not really eating that much. Hey Gavin, how are we doing? Here's the bit I've been dreading. The reason I've been dreading it is because it's a dolly wheel one. Hey, this is a water one. Why is that not filling? I should be close enough. Interesting. Why is that not filling? Wrong way round, maybe? A lot better today since been to the dentist. Nice. What the fuck's wrong with this water bowser? Doesn't want to fill. Oh, I put it the wrong way around. Oh, I put it the wrong way around, but it looks like it should have gone that way. Never mind. Never mind. You got a tooth that's got to come out on Thursday, so what did they give you? Some antibiotics and some other shite? Just in case you get abscess? That'll do. Right. Okay. So do we getting rid of that? To be fair. So where's anything? Let's run down the shot with this. I'm only going to get a trailer, and it saves being sat there with a shit ton of fuel. Just run down to the second-hand yard. If there's got none there, then I'm going to have to buy a brand new one, just so I can get rid of that milk. So basically, no drinking till after Thursday, mate, innit? Eh? Antibiotics till Thursday. Bet you're gutted. We're not trying to say that Gavin drinks a lot, but he has his fair share. Alright, so second-hand yard for a flatbed trailer. Trouble is, I'm looking for a Pacific one. So hopefully that's spawned in. Because there was enough space there for a good 7 or 8 items. If they're not all spawned in this time, what I'm going to have to do is check the used equipment yard and reset it. When I say check it, make sure everything's turned on. Oh shit, it's that way. Only drink once a week anyway. I tell you what, mate, that once a week's more than fucking I have a drink. No, nothing's changed. Okay, I'm gonna have to reset this. Hold on, hold the line. Let's just make sure it's all on. That's clear, all. Apply, exit menu, message, reset. Run back and jump in. Let's give this a second. Oh, wow. An R9 quad track. Yeah, I don't need that. That's a bit big, mate. It's a bit big for what I want. Plus, I'm only looking for a flatbed trailer. It's strange not having a few beers. If it's strange not having a few beers, you know they call people. You know what they call people when they say that. Yes. Don't think you want to be called that, dude. It's strange not having a drink. So we got this yellow thing that's close to the silver one. Depends how much it costs. How much you can screw 42. See, if the silver one's only 30 grand. No, I'm not buying it for any more than 30 grand, mate. No, not a chance. I'd rather buy a brand new one. I don't need something that long, really. There's nothing else here. Oh, the forage wagon mower, that is. They are fucking good. If you're doing, you got to like pick up the grass or silage, or you want to mow your grass or silage, just have one of them and a forage wagon with a trailer on the back. Fuck me, you'll be done in no time. Doesn't bother me much as much because I'm getting older. That's exactly why it doesn't bother me much going out, I think, mate. It really doesn't bother me at all not going out. I mean, I've not been out for, fuck, 18 months maybe? I mean, to a bar. I haven't been out to a bar for like 35.5. Yeah, it's worth it. Yeah, I've not been to a bar for at least 18 months. Do I miss it? Yeah, of course I do. But when you've got your heart set on goals that you want, like I have recently, you sort of grin and bear it. This will do for those pallets. Gotta get it back farm. Load her up. Take her wherever she's gotta go. After the toothache is taken out, you're not allowed to drink for a while either. No, because you've got to let the hoe it leaves close over a little bit. I think they say rinse your mouth out with soap water. Fucking horrible that is, mate. Like gargle soap water in that area is fucking horrible. So guys, I can't be late finishing today because the wife's putting on the key, or she's putting on the starter key, and I gotta finish it. So I can't be late today. But at least I will save a good bit of money. That's just true, mate. It's true. To be honest, even when I do drink now, a lot of the time I'm drinking at home. You know, I'll have a few beers while playing, while talking to the guys and chat and that. It's almost the same as I've gone to the pub, except that I'm not singing karaoke, which is what I normally do when I go to the pub. I normally go to a karaoke bar, or go to a bar that's hosting karaoke. Something that I hate now with front loaders and that is you can't really tell where the pallet spikes are in terms of did they go in the hose, did they not go in the hose? Can't really tell, and I don't like it. Which is why I think they should bring back the ability to use steep nose. Really do. Steep nose tractors may be severely underpowered sometimes, but they had their thing where if you were doing pallets, like front loading pallets and stuff, they made the job easier by you being able to see what you were doing. I don't know why it allowed me to do that, but hey, it did, so I don't worry. Yeah, I know for a fact I can have two on the front, maybe three in the three on the next line if I do it good enough. Let me guess, you sing on karaoke? Yeah, of course I fucking do. Why do you think sometimes when a song comes on in stream, I can't fucking keep quiet? Fuck off, dickhead. I got a very good karaoke voice, I love, you know? And people actually applaud me when I fucking sing when I'm karaoke. Kiss my ass, dickhead. Why won't you? There we go. I know, right? He can be a real prick sometimes. He can be the best person ever, and then just at times when you think you got him sussed, he's a real fucker. I know, mate. I know. I'm not pretending you aren't. I'm not even pretending you aren't. Not on any stretch of the imagination. There we go. We can take that and be sewed. All right, it's back up. That'll almost be worth more than fucking doing a contract, that will. Goat milk. I'm guessing it's going to the dairy. There we go. That'll do. Let's have a look. Goat milk. Got milk. There we go. Badoosh. Dairy only. Taggy waggy. Come in. Let's go. Oh, start up. That might be a good one.
Kev 2584 played. Farm sim hands up for 10 seconds.
Don't put me going forward anymore. Crash into the fucking... Crash into the wall. Dickhead. Hey, do you know what the good thing is about me upgrading my wheel? Is the wife chose to keep the Thrustmaster and I've already sold the R5. Oh? Hold the line caller. Did I just miss a turning? Go up past the cows. Yeah, so just the left ear in it. Yeah, left ear. Unstrap there. You know what I've just realised? I got to back out now. I got to back out now. What the fuck? How the fuck am I going to do this? Unless I can drive round. I think I can drive round. Hold on. That's the front and reverse out. There we go. Oh, that was a faff and a half, wasn't it? Maybe next time we'll go around the block before we fucking drop it off. Mind you, it's so short a drive. It's so short a drive. Do I really need this? So, I mean, it's a bit late to say that I do. Because here's what I could have done. I could have bought another Dragon pickup and smaller trailer and carry the same amount. And it'd be easier to reverse out because it's only the one axle. It'd just be like reversing a tractor and trailer. Trouble is, can't really afford to have too many vehicles around the fucking yards at the moment because we got a fucking nut. And there's another fucking pallet there, of course there is. Okay, I'm not doing another one. I'll do. Right. What have we got left? Half hour. Might have time for one more contract. Not doing a wrapping one. Not doing a dead one. Can't do fertilizing. I could, but I'm not going to because it costs too much money. Do we have a hoe? That's a good one. Do we have a hoe? Stone picking, could have done that, but I don't got a stone picker. Could do a big wood contract. Not too far away from where it's got to go. And not sure where my new truck is, but we could do that one. Yeah, we will. Okay. We'll just do the one. It's a couple of trips, this one. Couple of trips. All right, let's go find my log lorry. There it is. Okay, that's where it is. Oh, Roy, did you get a chance to look at the pile up here that was going down the bank? If you're still there. Down the bank just to my right now. Just down there. There's a pile that appears right there, and the back of it, see where the rock is, it goes down to the grass. There's about 4 or 5 logs that go down there, and it's can be quite tricky to grab. I suppose now that I've got sheds, I should take this back to the yard. Oh, this is in the. I wonder if the log will be stood up in the corner. This is the one there where a log was stood up in the corner, and I didn't fucking notice it till after I was gone. Roy, it's done it again. Roy, you there? Done it again, look. One on the end. That's the fucker that I missed the last time. I literally thought it was a tree. So that's twice in two attempts it's done that. So it wasn't a fluke. Is it that one? No, it's not that one. Did I take that off? I must have took that off. It wants to be a free tree. Yeah, maybe. Kev, can you do exclamation clip so we can see it without having to look through the whole video if he's gone? There, buddy. Also, guys, I have been in contact with Minute because he's been posting a lot on YouTube lately, and it's been spangling up his clips for YouTube with a service that he's chosen to use. I looked at it. I don't think I'm going to do it that way. I should just do it the same way as I've been doing it. The reason being is it's an extra thing to pay for per month, which takes away from you guys. And when I say an extra thing to pay for, if I chose to pay for it, it would be £8 a month. That's quite a lot of money just to spangle up some clips. Because I mean, I'm sure Minute's just got the cheaper version because he's only got to really do it to one service, like send it to one service afterwards, whereas I'm going to send it to two, and that requires $8.99 a month, and I think that's a bit too expensive to spangle up some clips. This is going to be 2 journeys. Oh, did that not work? Is exclamation clip broken? I have to see about that. Because the thing is, I'm encouraging you guys to push the clip button, and if that don't fucking work, you're gonna have to manually go into it and miss some shit. It used to work. If it don't work, and I'll go in and see if I can fix it later. Yeah, it's not working. All I want to do is show Roy that thing stood on its edge and it wouldn't have fluked the last time. That's all I wanted to do. $2.30 in. Well, $2.40 in. Well, maybe $2.30 by the time I got here. Probably right. What I'm actually going to do is this the last contract, so just manual clip at the end bit of the stream for him. Yeah, if somebody could do that, I'm going to knock it down. I'm going to knock it down with the thing. If somebody could manually clip it after I knock it down, that'd be fantastic, boys. I'm just going to grab it and lower it down to the floor. There we go. Right, we can go now. Where are we going? We're going to the thingy shop. So if somebody can manually clip that bit where I knock it over and put it down, because that's where it was the last time I actually came here. Thank you. Cheers, Quiet. And like I say, guys, Kev and Quiet, once I have tea later, I'm going to sort out the mods and send you guys the thing for it. And at the moment, one of you can come on at once. And considering a lot of my farming now is going to be done quite early, I'm presuming it's going to be more quiet than Kev. My farm sim isn't running terribly brilliant at the moment. And I've already checked it the other day and there was nothing wrong. Like literally, I checked it the other day. So what I did to check it is I started Taskmaster and I just let it go for like a couple of minutes. So there, I've got it on now and I just let it go for a couple of minutes and I just keep an eye on it. And if nothing happens, if it don't go way up on anything, then everything's fine. So network usage 6%, disk drive is at 1% usage, RAM is at 48%, which is nothing. And process, I can tell you now, is bouncing between 25 and 30%, depending on what I'm doing. So literally, plenty of fucking usage left over. And I know you're going to say, well, what about graphics? Green? Why did it go black? Why did it go black? Excuse me. Why you go black? I use screen capture, not fucking thingy capture. Dickhead. Always have used screen capture. There you go, dickhead. Stupid. And literally, if I want to see what my graphics card doing, I just do that. And that brings up my graphics card. Performance. There you go. GPU temperature 49, 47. Literally very little usage. Not even attempting to max out. What? Where the fuck's the pile to? Over there. What the fuck? I don't remember hitting reverse on that. There, stay. Ah, should be right. Well, I'd say it should be alright. It will be alright. I took basically a full load on the first load, so there should be plenty of room on this load for just to whack them in. But anytime you're picking up logs, guys, best position for you to grab them is just past halfway. Just past halfway is absolutely perfect. Why is it perfect? Because with just past halfway, you can put them in the back of the truck and really put them basically wherever you want to put them. Remember, guys, although I'm doing the challenge on this map, it is still in testing. I don't know whether Roy's going to leave it in testing for when the multi-fruit is added to it. But the multi-fruit that's currently being added to Glenleason is coming to this map too. He told us earlier. So you'll have stuff like clover grass, winter and summer barley, and stuff like that. Right, this is it. It's the last delivery. We'll take this back to the farm, and yeah, that's it. Gonna finish a tiny bit early, but like I say, I'm time constrained today, so I got to finish the tea. But it's been a good stream. I've enjoyed myself. We've made progress. You know, we've bought another item or two. You know, to make the farm a bit better. We've got enough field areas now to get one of you in. Like I say, I'll sort that out a bit later on. And yeah, next time I'm on, I can put on a multiplayer with one person extra to me. And then when we finally get enough money to get the fields together to get two of you in, I'll stick it up to two people. Is that on? Right, time to go back to the farm. And yeah, end the stream. Also, today's been a kind of learning experience with the wheels. Like I say, it's been an experience with the wheels today. And I've been really enjoying it, to be fair. Except that this wheel feels like it's bent. Have I told you that? It feels bent. It does. It really does. If I grab it and let it flow through my hand, it just feels like it's warped. And I'm not sure whether it's supposed to feel like that. I know somebody that used to have this wheel. It's just getting in touch with them. Or maybe still has the wheel. Uber Daz or Uber Smurf. Maybe I'll drop him a message saying, look, you Smurfy, if you still got the KS wheel, does it feel like it's warped to you when you push and pull it around in use? I'll send half the link to that that thing as well. Get me to check it out. Just ordered 2 10-inch pizzas, 1 normal, 1 pepperoni. Nice. When you say 1 normal, what do you call normal? I mean, to me, a normal would be kind of ham and pineapple. That's my normal. because I'm like that. I like ham with pineapple. I kind of like the contrast between the pepperoni and the ham and pineapple as well. Just cheese. Oh, so yeah, so plain. I know you're going to say, but it's not plain. It's got cheese on it. Basically plain, mate. All pizzas, whether you like it or not, have cheese on. That's why it looks like it's melted on top. Anyway, so that's that. And yeah, that's it for today, guys, unfortunately. So we're going to put you on the end screen. Something fantastic. You guys on YouTube, I'm going to say for you to go over to the Average Viking. He's currently on Twitch and YouTube right now. And he's playing the new early access thing, the Assassins, isn't it? Yeah. Pineapple on a pizza? Nope. Well, that's up to you, mate. I kind of love it.